male menopause.
Sure.
We know about female menopause, but male, come on.
So
There is no way that a man will endure what a woman endures.
No. And I'm very happy that I don't, I won't have the benefits, let's say, of going through menopause. But hey,
no benefits.
it's a different scenario. To use the word menopause and tag it to males is a little challenging because by definition, a menopause is an ovarian failure or an inability to produce androgynous hormones or sex hormones. In the case of a woman, estrogen and progesterone. In the case of men, testosterone. So males, as long as there's appropriate testicular stimulation from a hormonal standpoint, pituitary gland, ACTH, which is in the adrenal glands, you will continue to produce testosterone naturally as long as the testes are there functioning and circulating and there's not a hypogonadic situation. So men don't technically go through a menopause where the testes no longer function and work, which is why very, very old men can still conceive.
Exactly.
So that's why we have to be very careful.
And
so
I love how you're
understand
choosing
that.
your words.
Correct. So the testes will still work. So it's not technically a menopause. Now, again, we go back to risk factors. If you have let's say a middle-aged man, how about that? Somebody in their 40s, I'll use myself. So somebody in their mid to late 40s that is starting to have a little bit of catch-up of these chronic medical conditions, of the hypertension, of the cholesterol, the diabetes, where they ignore, no, this isn't gonna happen to me. Maybe even sleep apnea, that's another very common one, excessive snoring and obesity. That will give you fatigue. That now your body fat is going up. Now you're sort of turning off your ability to make testosterone. So is that sort of a perceived change where you do have a dip in testosterone productivity based upon your risk factors that got you there? And that's why, again, my original point is let's talk about what got you here and how can we begin to reverse those changes, and so that we can maybe temporarily treat, but the long-term risks of things like testosterone replacement therapy also need to be explained to the patient.
The bottom line, in the females, the plumbing basically stops, and in the male, it can be restarted.